Hello, my lovies. Remy Dawn. Of course, you knew that. I am here today to talk about what it's like to be a nerdy, geeky gamer girl in the country. Ugh. Let's put this up. We're going to put my hair up. Because that's what I am. I'm also a mom of 3 little girls who are kind of nerdy too. My oldest is really into Doctor Who. My middle child is obsessed with Iron Man. She loves Iron Man. Loves Iron Man. And my little one is, she don't care. Purple and unicorns, that's all it takes. That's what she wants. She's 5. What do you expect? You know, being geeky and nerdy and whatever else, just being different in the country is hard. I know you can't find, I don't know many people who understand my type of me, right? Like, most of the girls around here, I know a few, like I have a stepdaughter who is 15 who likes to play video games. And she's a little nerdy, but she also likes to fit in. And it's kind of hard to do that when you like things that most people don't have a clue what you're talking about. My oldest daughter is 8. And she loves Doctor Who. For Halloween, we are going to dress her up as Amy Pond. Though most people do not know who Amy Pond is. Like the other day, I went looking for her a plaid shirt. Because there's an episode where Amy Pond, I believe it has to do with the silence, and they have the little tally marks. My friend Sunny will kick my ass for not knowing this. But they have the little tally marks, and so that's what we're going to dress her up as, because it's one of the easier outfits too. It's not too complicated. She wanted to be the 11th Doctor, but that's really hard to find for her. Just like my middle child, my middle daughter, who's obsessed with Iron Man, also likes Doctor Who, and she wanted to be the 10th Doctor. But trying to find a little bitty skinny girl, a little skinny blue suit, it's not easy. Which you would think it is, as much as I'm in part of the Bible Belt here in the South. I live in Northeast Louisiana, and I know we have to have about 50 churches around here. And so that's a lot. And so, you know, like 50 churches, our biggest store is Walmart. We have Walmart, and that's about it. We have 2 other little grocery stores that are local. And then we have the little gas stations. And then we have little thrift stores here and there. But Walmart is our big store. I don't like Walmart very much. You can find some things at Walmart. I have my Deadpool poster behind me. I got that one and another one that's across the way. I found that at Walmart. I have a Funko Pop Walking Dead Daryl Dixon black and white Walmart exclusive that I got Walmart. Of course, Walmart exclusive. I have a couple of shirts. My Deadpool and my Green Lantern I got from Walmart. My Batman wallet came from Walmart. But most everything else I have came from sub boxes or stuff I already had from when I lived close to New Orleans or when I lived in Texas. Because I lived in a city in Texas, and I lived 45 minutes from New Orleans when I lived in South Louisiana. And And so it was easier there than it is here. I live in the country. Literally. Like, I have cows across the street and I'm in the middle of a field. They do corn and soybeans in the field that surrounds my house. Although right now it's off season, so they got it all. It's just dirt. Lots of red dirt. And so, in order to go anywhere and do anything geek or nerd related, I have to drive at least an hour to Monroe. Monroe or Vicksburg. They're about the same. Vicksburg, Mississippi, or Monroe, Louisiana. They're both about the same distance. I usually go to Monroe. I know I'm going this weekend on Friday to the comic book shop in Monroe because he decided to do his free Halloween comic book day on Halloween. And so I called him up on Saturday when they originally were going to do it. At least that's what the site said. It was set for Saturday. And I called him up and asked, "Are you doing that today?" And he said, "Well, I decided to wait till Halloween. Why do it a week early when I could do it on Halloween?" I was like, "That's cool. So I'm going to come and see you." And he's like, "Well, if you call me ahead of time, since you're coming so far, I'll put some aside for you. Just call me like the day before and let me know." So I'm going to do that. I think I'm bringing my oldest stepdaughter and her friend with me. So, it's a bunch of girls. It's Girls' Day. Woo! And she's kind of nerdy. She likes to read like I do. And I gave her Kindle for Christmas. This past Christmas. And she loves it. But, we have a library that's only open during the week. No weekends. It used to be open on weekends, at least until noon on weekends. Now it's not. I wish it was open again. Most of my items I get online. Although our local library has a free room where you can go in and see, people donate to them, and you can go in and see what there is and find a book if you want it, and you can keep it because it's, like I said, it's free. People donate them. Well, I found this in my free room, which is really awesome. I've been playing it. It's really cool. It's like the old school choose your own adventure book, but you get to create your own character. So it's like a little bit D&D, a little bit choose your own. Like, that's your page to create your own character and everything. And then, of course, like, it tells you different things. You use dice. Or if you don't have dice, they have little dice printed on the bottom of the pages. And you can just, like, do it. And the page you stop on, that's your roll. I also found these, which I was excited about. Because like I said, nerd. Hello. They're the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the Lost Slayer series. It's all 4 parts. And it's pretty cool. I haven't read them yet. I also have it's over there with some of my books. I have books in here, and then I have books in my living room. I have a Superman book over there, which is really cool. But, I have all kinds of different books. But, like, my little things, like the stuff behind me, most of it's a sub box. A sub box is a subscription box. It's like a magazine subscription, but it's for a box. Every month they charge you so much money and you get a little box sent to your house. Let's see if I can find one of my boxes. This is one of my boxes. This was my first Loot Crate box. As you can see, the inside is really cool. They used to not do this, and they started it, and then like all the others, I have the others on my wall. All the others have really cool, like, I got one, the hero, this was villains. My hero one was done up like a sewer for the Ninja Turtles. And then Galactic is done up like a Star Wars ship, I want to say, on the inside. I could be wrong. And then the one for this month was Fear, and it's done up like there's zombies and, you know, but each different box, like I get nerd block. The big block, the pink block and the purple block box behind me, those were nerd block boxes. I got crafty last night and did those. And that's the one on top right there is my geek box. I ran out of blue, so I couldn't finish it. But like the nerd blocks, see, you get awesome things inside. Let's see, the pads and cards, like these cards, I have some of them, I opened them, and they're replica cards. They're actual movie replica cards of the cards from the Avengers. They're Agent Coulson's cards, and even you got 2 decks, and one was regular and the other had fake blood on them from when Fury threw them at Captain America and Iron Man. And if you haven't seen that movie, I just like, spoilers! Anyway. So, you know, they're really cool. I got those. I kept some. I shared some with my daughters, because they're big nerds like me. Villains. The Villains book. This was my first book from my first crate from Loot Crate. And they have, see, I got my Harley Quinn and Joker posters that are behind me from them. And you get Deadpool socks, and that's, you know. And it's a really cool, here's the other. I got the Batman, although I wish I would have had that one. And I have Doctor Who comics from them. You know, the sub boxes are really cool. Heroes, Galactic, Fear. The Fear book is in 3D and it came with glasses, which I think are somewhere on my bed. But, you know, that's the easiest way to get stuff for geeks. Online, sub boxes, things like that. I have some old things around my house that are really cool that I got. Some of them probably I got online, because that's the easiest way to get things that you like and want. Like this shirt. Oh, shirt punch. I have a bad thing of putting things upside down. Now you know where I live in the country. So I got this one today. It just came in the mail a little while ago. And this is how I get my really cool things. They were doing a special, I think. I don't remember. I know I paid like just over $10 for this. Ooh, and it looks like it's going to be a little big. But isn't it cool? How cool is that? Like, that's awesome. But I got an extra large, which I probably should have got a medium. Maybe a large or a medium, because that looks really big. But that's cool, because I'll wear it anyway. I can wear a long sleeve shirt under it during the winter, because it gets cold up here. So, I don't think this was very helpful, was it? Anyway, that's how I get my geeky things here in the country. I may do another one to finish up. I don't know. So, we'll see. Bye.